I'm Dr. Jeff Smith here at the Family Vet, and let me get a little closer and show you what we've got here. So number one is a new toy. I think everybody needs a new toy for Christmas, and I have a couple of toys here, and they're not just toys, but I thought about something that could be beneficial to you and your pets. So this is called a Kong, and it's made of quote-unquote indestructible rubber. So I've seen some dogs that can tear these things up, but it's hollow, you can see. And if you take some good little treats and put it in here, then it's a fun little toy for them to keep after. Not only for their entertainment, but also it can help with separation anxiety, other kinds of things like that. So what we do is, and I do for my dog Bo, is I will take some dog food and I'll fill it up to like this, and I'll put it in a cup, and then I'll put it in the microwave, and I'll put a little smear of Velveeta or some other kind of cheese on top, or maybe a little peanut butter, and then I'll just microwave this for 10 seconds and let it get soft. And then as it settles down over the dog food, then I take this and I put it in the freezer. And so I have a frozen block of dog food inside of here, and if I'm going away to work, or if I'm going to be leaving him alone for a little while and I want his attention to be diverted from chewing up things or being anxious, then I can give him this toy. It takes him an hour to get all that dog food out, and he bounces it around, he chews on it, he sticks his tongue in here, he has a great time, and he has a positive experience with me leaving. So that's one thing that we can use this as a behavioral modification tool, as well as a fun toy for them. So this is a similar product that's made by Kong as well, but this is for cats. So we can take cat food, or we can take treats, and we can put them in here, and then as you can see that the treats have to go through this tunnel, and they come out this little hole. So they have to bat this around and play with it, and they get the treats to come out one at a time. So they're getting mental stimulation, they're getting physical activity, they're moving around the house, they're distracted by this toy. So one thing it does is it entertains them, it stimulates their prey drive. They like to play with things and chase things. It also will actually cause them to lose weight because they're a little bit more active and they take a little more time to eat. So they become satiated and full more readily, and they end up eating less food. So this is a great thing. And if this is really an idea that was stolen from behavioralists at the zoo. You think about a lion or a tiger in the zoo, and they don't have their natural habitat. They don't have the savanna to go running and hunting all over the place. So they're in a confined space. They give them toys and things to play with to try to entertain them and stimulate those behaviors. So number two, I think that everybody needs a Christmas sweater for Christmas time. And in this case, we have something a little different. This is called a thunder shirt. And so this little shirt they wear just like clothing, and if this is a dog and his head comes out through here, and then he wears this little sweater or this thunder shirt, and it has an extra flap on it here. So we would have the shirt fitting snugly on their body. And then in times of stress, if there's a thunderstorm, or again, if you're leaving in a separation anxiety or other kinds of things, you can pull this flap and tighten it down, and you can see you can wrap it all the way around and really snug it up. And so this gives them a firm hug, and it's proven to relax them and calm them. It's kind of like a baby's being swaddled. It stimulates all those nerve endings. It helps them to calm down. And it's hard to know if your dog is going to love this shirt or not. Some dogs just love it, and it's a great way to make them feel more calm during times of anxiety. An added bonus to this here is the little thunder patch. You can take this pheromone. This is a dog appeasing pheromone. It's a natural pheromone that is it's actually a synthetic form of the natural pheromone that is given off by a mother to her young, and it has a real calming effect. So we spray this patch, and it sits right under their nose, and that pheromone is being released for 6 to 8 hours, and has a natural calming effect. So I have a little Chihuahua, and she's a nervous Nelly, and this is something that really benefits her. And you know, the way that you don't know if it's going to help or not, but one way is that my little Chihuahua, she likes to get under the covers. She likes to get wedged between two pillows. She likes that tight little hug. She's looking for it for herself. So if we give her this Thunder shirt, that helps her calm down quite a bit. So that's a good idea for a gift that helps everyone.